Hello everyone, in this video we will explore different ways of creating an animated like button, from a simple font based approach to a more complicated JavaScript based animation. In the first font based approach, we are using the Font Awesome library. You can visit their website and explore thousands of available font icons. Once you select an icon, it gives you the HTML and SVG variants of these fonts. As you can see, adding an animation to a font is simply a matter of adding or removing CSS classes. Bounce and flip are some of the available animation options to choose from. Let's start coding. Open Visual Studio Code and make sure Live Preview extension is installed. This extension helps in visualizing your updates as you are making code changes. Create a simple HTML page to see Font Awesome animations in action. To use Font Awesome, you need to link the CSS library CDN. The link is available on their website. Let's use Live Preview to see CSS changes in action and experiment with some basic animations. Let's change beating thumbs up icon with a beating heart. Let's change the beating heart to a spinning heart by changing the class FA beat to FA spin. This element has an associated on-click JavaScript handler, which is merely adding and removing the relevant classes using the inbuilt ClassList.toggle function. When the user clicks on the heart, the spinning motion is stopped and FA solid class is applied. You can play around with the size and color properties of these icons. As I mentioned earlier, this is a simple font-based technique to achieve animation effect. But there are other approaches as well, and you will find a lot of community contributions on sites like CodePen or JS Fiddle. For example, this sample uses CSS animations along with the same Font Awesome library. The HTML code is fairly straightforward to follow. When the user clicks on the like button, it changes style and a simple animation is triggered. If you review the CSS, the input checked with the heart class has an animation property by the name move. Similarly, active heart class has an animation by the name shake. These animations are defined below using a CSS concept called keyframes. You can learn more about animations and keyframes on W3 Schools. Let's play around with some of the animation properties like the frequency of animation. As you can see, now we see 3 animations because we modified the number to 3. This sample uses an SVG approach as opposed to using fonts. inside the CSS, you can see the same animation-based approach is used. You can learn more about animations and keyframes on W3 Schools. Finally, we are going to see more advanced animation techniques using custom JavaScript libraries like GSAP. GSAP uses a timeline-based approach, which is similar to how CSS animations use keyframes. I would strongly encourage to go through the source code of these sample projects. You can read more about GSAP on their website. That's all for today. Stay tuned for future content.